Hey, what's going on? This is Mr. Aesthetic Life with one of my clients, Loren Offfield here, who just finished his 28-day challenge. I remember when you first came to me, you told me that you wanted to get to the Comic-Con in character in shape. So how you doing today? How's your day?
Oh, it's doing good. It's doing good. It's almost around the corner.
Yeah, awesome. So tell me, what were you doing before you started my program?
I was just trying to get consistent. I was gym here, gym there, but I just never would push myself. I never had consistency. So I would go and then maybe 3 days and then wouldn't go for a while. Just doing all the way. When I was doing my sets, I wasn't completing all my sets. I just go in there and just do whatever and get out. And I just wasn't staying to a program.
Mm-hmm.
No push.
You feel like maybe because was it that you were lost, you just didn't have guidance, or you just didn't have the drive to get there, right?
Yeah, just drive to push, the motivation. Mostly that, yeah.
Nice. And what are the biggest changes that you've noticed here in these last 28 days?
Yeah, one of the things I'm seeing is I'm starting to see the definition. The easy, I know before I always thought I could go 2.5 hours workout and just I could never go more than 30 minutes, but now, I can get in there and stay in there an hour and a half, because sticking with your program, you got to follow different things. You can't just skip out anytime you want, you stick to a guideline, which you were able to provide.
Exactly, the one path, the blueprint, and that's what I give everybody. And you've been one of the many clients that have literally been dedicated since day one. I know at the beginning, the nutritional guidance you were kind of asking, and I had to Skype you, or I didn't Skype you, but I faced on Facebook. I kind of FaceTimed you here and had a video conference. Remember that? I was the first week. You were asking for extra information how that works, and I kind of guided you at the very beginning. Remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, I make sure everyone's on top of everything and accountable and extra accountable. And I'm also, using systems and using things that I provided for my clients. So good job on that. So what have you tried in the past before you joined the Mr. Aesthetic Life program?
I never tried any I guess guidelines. It was just mainly just going in there and maybe do a chest exercise. Sometimes I would just mix them all up, just never staying. I noticed one thing with your program, you might have one with your chest and your triceps, so it identifies each muscle and leaves space for the muscle to heal while you work another one. I just wasn't doing that. So I wasn't pushed to a point where I knew I did chest and triceps, and then you might have a back day. I knew I had to get into that because my chest my chest was going to be coming again, and I had to get that next workout in. So it kind of pushed me and set me on that same road of not jumping off or saying, "Oh, I'll just do it another time." I knew I had to.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say the competition and stuff like that. That 1 week we had a competition. That right there, that pushed me. I think it pushed my cardio more than anything, because I lost strength in my legs, and I'd go for a little bit, but I think there was one time I was running to 12 midnight, just trying to get those steps in. And you don't want to be the weak link, of your team. So, and that was great. You're putting the team together.
That was a very great team effort, and I like that. And they got everybody moving and grooving, and team effort increased since then, and it still is. It's still going around, even though we don't have that 7-day step challenge going on. But that was awesome. Everyone was pushing each other. The teammates were being accountable with each other, making sure you guys hit your 25K steps, or 15K steps, or 10K steps, whatever it was. They were pushing you, and that was great. And that was a team that got me so many ideas to do for the future challenges as well. And you felt that too, right?
Yeah, I did.
Felt the difference. Everyone even said at the end of the challenge that they were like, no matter who won, it was such a great experience because everyone was a team. And since the beginning of since I launched the program, I've always promoted, like, let's be a team-based environment. Let's push each other. We're all men along the same journey. We're all looking to achieve our better selves mentally and physically. So, and that's what you experience in the matter of these 7 days, especially in very compact, concentrated 7 days, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, because I mean, there's a couple, especially the first day. You know, I came in, I had so many steps, and I thought, you know, hey, this should be good enough. And then you see the team, and they're putting up their steps, and you're a few thousand less than them. You're like, oh, so I knew back. I said, I gotta get back out there. Without that, I would have stopped. I would have been okay. I would have been fine with that. But since I saw that, I knew, oh shit, I got to get back out there. And that right there was, yeah, I think that was just a push up the hill kind of thing.
That was needed. Me as the as the creator of this program, I'm always thinking of new ways to inspire everybody to get going and make sure you remember your reason, your drive, what's going to get you to keep moving. And so you guys are not like all over the place, and you're still very consistent and on the right path to getting you to your results where you want to, wherever all my clients want to be, especially you, where you want to be. You know, I make sure I always check up with everybody, that's for sure. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why haven't you checked in on the workouts? Are you still okay on the nutritional guidance? You know, I feel like I do that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. And I think, you know, the team you put together and the guys that are in your group, I mean, just being with them on the messenger, you see everything, you know, and they're out there boasting what they're doing and stuff like that. And you're like, okay, so, and it causes you to push yourself even more.
Yeah, awesome. So what parts of my program do you think has helped you the most?
The app, your fitness app. I be honest with you, I haven't seen one out there created like yours. I haven't. You know, you have some that do this, or you pick your own little thing, and if you're somebody who is not too experienced just in weightlifting, it puts a guideline for you. You know, a lot of those apps seem like they're built for people who already know, got something going. But your app was able to help people who don't know, but it was good because I had to admit that I forgot a lot of things, and I realized with your app, when I got in and I started doing it, then I realized where I was going, because every time I went to the gym, I wasn't really sore. Might have been tight, but never sore. The first week or so, I mean, I was like, the next day I was just burning. I was like, oh, I needed that, and I could just feel it in my shoulders and everything else. So it's great.
Yeah.
But I'd say the app is the key, because it helps you link to the other apps, like I guess what was the Fitness Pal and us, and now I can still utilize those and set up, because that right there takes calorie count, takes everything he does, telling you what you need, tells you where your goals are. So if you're eating, how much you got to push, it's good because it balances everything out.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that, and that's where the extra guidance comes in through the app. I have so many clients that I don't even see in person. There may be like 10, 20, 30 guys that I see in person at our gym, but also there's an online part of it too. So, and that's what you have that extra guidance that comes from the programs that I've created for my clients that hit the most effective for whether you're trying to gain muscle or where you're trying to, get rid of that stubborn belly fat. It helps and all that. I've done the research in my past 10 years. Since 2008, I've been a personal trainer. And since then, I've, especially in the past 4 months, I've worked with hundreds of clients already. And all that is where we're at right now with the program. And you have the most up-to-date program right now. And that's where you're telling me that you're feeling like you're not as sore, because I know that we don't need to work out every day. That's not necessary. You need to have your muscles recover and heal. So when you go back at it, you're going back at it even stronger. Even when you're doing cardio, it's every other day too.
Yeah.
Even, or I think I put it on the program that you do it every day. But even then, cardio is cardio and working out is working out. We're trying to maintain this muscle that we've built, and also, with the nutritional guidance, that's where the 80% of the fat loss comes in, and that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely.
So what advice would you give yourself if you can go back in time to when you were struggling?
Oh, definitely. I think the main advice is, hey, there's this guy on Guadalupe. You need to check him out. Give him a call because he's going to help you out, right now. But if I was actually passing your information on, it would be your nutrition, what you're eating, and get in there and lift hard. Don't cheat yourself. Don't, get that extra set. With your app, you put in everything you do at the time. So that you have to get to that next set. And then with your app, it shows your best. It shows where you're at. So it's recording your workouts. So, you might go in there and you might go in with some dumbbells and do, hammer curls with 35. And then the next day you go in there and you might be doing 30. You're not paying attention. You're just going in and working out. The program sets you on, where you're going. So it's sitting where you say, oh, I did 35. So, either you're going to do more or whatever. And when you start seeing, it will say your best, and it will showing your best and showing you're getting better. And that's what I like the most, because it didn't let me quit. It didn't let me back down or start cheating myself, And so, yeah, I mean, it was great. And then the running and stuff, I'm be honest with you, I just had a hard time running, but because of the leg strength. But then doing the leg workouts and stuff like that, just start strengthening them up, and then I'm able to run. Because I got to be, when I was younger, I was so quick and everything. And then you get older, it's like, God, I can't do anything. You can't even move. You just feel like an old man. But it got me back. It got me feeling young again.
That's good. More energetic.
Yeah.
More alive, more healthier, a better you. You could be at any age. You could be 20, your 30s, 40s, 50s. It doesn't matter what age you are. That should not be an excuse. You can be the best version of yourself at any age that you are. You can become the better version of yourself. And that's the truth.
During this near the end, and I shared a story, is that I went to a party and I saw all these guys I played baseball with when we were like in the teenage years and stuff like that. And one thing is that they're all sitting there talking about themselves, and they're all like, man, look at you. You look exactly the same as we remember you as a kid. But I couldn't say that, a few months ago. I really just let myself go, and it just, I felt like an old man. I looked like an old man, but it was good hearing them, because everybody was like, they just saying this. They're like, God, you look the same, and that was great. That was kind of like how would you say, a success feeling.
No, that's awesome. It's great to hear that from from people you've seen from school and before, and that's awesome. Isn't that awesome to? I know that's awesome to feel.
Oh yeah, it was great. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. I mean, especially in this time and stuff like that in my life. I needed that. I needed a little push, because now, how would you say? I think the program was push up the hill. You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't get over that top, and now I'm at the top where I don't want to stop. I'm ready to go the next time. I'm ready, even if I can't even get to the gym or something like that. Because, like I said, I take care of my dad, and even with the family and everything like that. If I can just get out and do a run, or if I'm here, I can do different exercises in here, because I don't want to miss out. I don't want to stop. I don't want to fall back.
Nice. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. Becomes a lifestyle. This is the point where you're already started to get back on top of track with exercise, becoming a healthier version of yourself, the best version of yourself, the most energetic version of yourself. And there's a lot of health benefits. This is to feeling, going to exercising and stuff like that. And you're already experiencing some of them. People are seeing how you're radiating this energy, this youthful energy. And that's probably what they don't have. They see you as that role model, right? You're becoming the role model. In a way, they kind of like complimented you, right? Without them really complimenting. Like I've been told that so many times too, under the radar compliments. But in a way that's what it is. And so you're starting to become that role model that you've started to create here in this past 4 weeks. So
yeah.
awesome, Loren. Well, keep it up. Keep it up, okay? Well,
Right.
thanks for doing this, Loren, and we'll have a great rest of your night, and I'll chat with y'all on the next time. All right?
All right. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.